What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nas with a YouTube video. Today we are going to be doing a review on the Hercules Impulse 300. I keep getting the Impulse 300 and 500 confused, but I had this for I had this for a couple weeks now, and I meant to do a thing on it. But I am currently working with the Impulse 300, and I'm sure many of you have seen it before. Um, I'm sure many of you have seen it before, but you have here your demo songs. I have all my demo songs here. Some of them aren't analyzed. So I really recommend for, a lot of beginners and stuff, make sure that you all analyze your songs ahead of time. Analyze your songs ahead of time, because what's going to happen is if you're trying to do a live mix, what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up having to wait. You're going to end up having to wait for the song to analyze when it comes to mixing. So just make sure that you all pay attention to that. Because when I first started, I didn't really have no songs analyzed. I had 0 songs analyzed, so I'm wondering why in the world doesn't my thing not work, or why is it taking so long to load? So make sure that you guys have your songs analyzed, and it says ready down. It says ready down here. It'll let you know once it's fully analyzed, ready to go, and all you have to do is just press the start button. So it's gonna go automatically by itself. And I have to scratch a track here. I turned it down, so yep. Nice. So now, hot cues. Hot cues are really important when it comes to mixing. Because what you want to do, if you want to create your own custom loop system, all you have to do is go over. These are already set. So I'm going to choose a different example here. I'm going to go to one of my most favorited songs. It could just be artist. Oh yeah, by the way, you can connect different sound, like song programs. You can connect different song programs, such as Beatport. You have Beatport. Oh dang, I didn't know they had that on here. Let me enlarge that. Yeah, iTunes, Beatport, Beat Source, or Quobuzz or something it's called. SoundCloud I use mainly. In Tidal. So they use that, and you can connect it. Excuse me. You can connect it to these programs, and you can have all of your favorite artists running. So these are all the artists that I have saved up. But I'm gonna go to my SoundCloud, and I'm gonna go to my liked playlists. And this is another thing that you can do. So you have like playlists, you have free DJ playlists from SoundCloud, because SoundCloud has teamed up with Juiced, and they made it to where they have the most popular songs from SoundCloud. So I'm going to go all the way down to instrumentals, and I'm going to go ahead and choose this song here. It's a nice little instrumental. See, so songs that were never analyzed, it shows as a blue bar. So don't play it yet. Don't play it yet. So now I'm going to go ahead and press Shift and Q. Shift and Q resets your cue points, and it also, you press Shift and number 1. So I'm going to set number 1 as the hot point, hot cue. So now watch this. I'm going to go ahead and press the play button. So look, you can press hot cue number 1, but you want the hot cue to keep going. You press hot cue number 1, you hold it down and press the start button. And there you go. Now you can get a loop. Now you can get a loop. There you go. You get a nice little loop there. So you also have your tempo. You have beat match guide, which beat match guide is for really, really, really hard, heavy mixing. It's like if you want to have two tracks running at the same exact time. It's 2 tracks running at the same time. They have the same sounding tune. They have to be the same mood, same key. It's really important that the keys both match when it comes to mixing. And the BPM is super duper important as well. So I'm going to go ahead and choose another thing here. I'm going to get off of Scratch Tools for a quick second. A T Grizzly type beat. Oh, okay. Club type. Okay, so I'm going to do a really simple one for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get one of the demo songs. This one, when it's highlighted, it means it's already been chosen. So I'm going to go ahead and choose it. I have 4 hot cues already set for it. So I'm going to go ahead and beat match it now. And in order for it to beat match, you need to have the beat match guide turned on. And all you need to do is press the play button on both sides, on both tracks. And what's going to happen is once I do this, they're not going to be aligned. So you can see the BPM is 2 totally different BPMs. You have 130 on the right, on the left, and then you have 128 on the right. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Okay, so it's going to tell me to go forward it's going to tell me to go forward to the left. Mixed it. Let me turn the BPM up as well. Boom. Look at that. Oh, oops, I nudged the thing by accident. I nudged the BPM thing by accident. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get it. Nice. Okay. And nice. And they're really lined up good too. So, all right. So and that's how you would beat mix. That's how you would beat match, tempo matching. Now for beginners, I highly recommend. For beginners, I highly recommend that you do not use sync. Now, I know a lot of people would ask, why would you not use sync? Well, using sync, if I use sync here, watch what's going to happen. I'm going to go ahead, restart both tracks at the same point. Say my BPM is a little off. Let me return it back to regular 128. I'm going to turn on sync for both tracks. So now you see it's at 130, 128. I mean, it's from 128 to 130 now. The sync is on both tracks. I'm going to go ahead and play them at the same time now. Well, with sync, now what's going to happen is you can't really freely do things. There's no reason for the beat match guide. There is really no reason for the beat match guide. There's no reason for the beat match guide. And for some tracks, sync wouldn't even work. So say I'm gonna choose a fast, fast-paced beat. Let's see what I got. I'm gonna choose a fast-paced beat here. I'm looking for one. Okay. Let's see what we got. I'm trying to stay a little bit. Okay. It says it's 130. Oh wow. Yeah, sync automatically did that. If I turn off sync and I go ahead and move it up, it's 146 in the center. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on, turn sync back on, go ahead, realign it. And now let's go ahead, turn it on, see what's gonna happen. Okay. Oh, dang. Dang. Okay. So my main point is that sync is too easy. Sync is too easy. Sync is automatically doing the work for you. If like a real DJ wouldn't do that. A real DJ wouldn't use sync like that, A real DJ would not use sync like that. I don't use sync like that. I don't use sync like that because it's too easy. I want to learn how to beat match on my own. I would like to beat match on my own. So sync kind of defeats the purpose of the beat match guide. If you're going to use sync, turn off the beat match guide. So, using the beat match guide is a lot more fun. Because it teaches you how to properly mix songs. It teaches you how to properly mix songs. But moving on, we have something called Assistant. It's like 4 little bars on here. You go ahead, press Assistant. You have, oh wow, perfect timing. It's Christmas. Perfect timing. So you have that. What you would do is there are two load buttons. I'm going to choose it for the left side, which is number 1, and it's going to load up. It's already been analyzed. It might take a few minutes for you or others, so this is what it looks like now. It's sync is turned off. I'm going to go ahead and use the beat match guide. I don't know what's wrong with my voice today. I'm going to use the beat match guide, turn them on at the same time. In fact, I'm going to get a instrumental. I could get the same electro house thing here, but actually no, I'm going to use scratch tools. Okay, so scratching is a really important thing when it comes to mixing, because what it allows you to do is have variety in your songs. But the thing is, you don't want to scratch too much, because scratching could also make it scratching would sound like a annoyance, like an annoying sound. So let me show you really quick how to scratch. So scratching, press the play button and you would touch the left or the right jog wheel. You would press the play button and it would not move. The bar has changed a different color now. It's not red anymore. It just changed into white. So now if you let it go, it's going to go. But to reverse it, you have to move your hand backwards. So how it works is you have your hand like this. Have your hand like this, and you will move it this way. You'll move it this way, forward, backward, forward, backward. So let me show you again the motion. You have your hand on it. This is either your left or right hand, and you go forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward. Okay, so now let's go ahead and show a demonstration of how this is going to work. I love this mix, by the way. Forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, forward, yeah, forward, backward, forward, backward, yeah, okay. 2, 3, 4. So you go 1, 2, forward, backward, 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 forward, backward. That's how it works. Don't worry about the crossfader if you are a beginner. The crossfader is there for scratching purposes. When you scratch, you don't want the full sound and you want variety in your scratching. What you do is you take your hand on the scratcher, and you would move the crossfader so the track is closer to number 1. So I'm going to have it a little bit closer to that point, and I move it back and forth. Kind of like this. That's how you move it. And when you move it that way, you move it as you scratch. But you don't want to move it all the way to the left or the right, because you move it all the way to there, it's going to be focusing mainly on the scratch. So you have different variety in that kind of thing. So I'm going to turn on a song that's mainly about scratching. I have a ton of them here. Might turn on something like Planet Rock. Gonna turn on some Planet Rock. It's already been analyzed. Oh no, it hasn't. I guess it has to reanalyze it. That's strange. But yes, before you start a live mix, make sure to always analyze every single one of your songs, because like I said, if you don't, you're going to be waiting and waiting, because analyzing takes computer power. It takes computers resources to do that. So if you have a track running and you're analyzing a song, it's going to analyze slower. So you don't want that to be the case. But we have a song here that is meant for scratching. I didn't have it powered on. That's okay. Just using the hot cues. Okay, my hot cue didn't work there, but that's okay. Okay, but that is mainly it. I wonder why this happens. This happens like very rarely, but it says something about offline mode. I don't know what's going on, but that is mainly how to scratch. I mean, when it comes to quick scratching, you want to do the fader. You want to move the fader very fast, very, very fast. Same speed as you scratch. Same speed as you scratch. So you go ahead, you're doing something like this. I'm moving it. Moving it. Yep. Same exact speed over and over and over again. So that is mainly it. That is mainly it. I will teach you all the effects in the next video, and I really hope that you all enjoyed this I really hope that you guys enjoyed this review. Honestly, I think this thing is a very, very good system. I honestly think that this thing is a really good system. It is working very, very good for me. I mean, I only got it for 189. Got it for only 189 plus tax, but honestly, I feel like this was a very good investment. But honestly, guys, it's a really, really big learning experience when it comes to this. I haven't even learned everything on it yet. You know, there's still things I need to learn on it. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this review, and just learn how to DJ. You know, it's teaching me, so I'm along the ride with you guys. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.